Are we live?
One
We
day
are
they'll
live.
one day there'll
Let's
be
see.
a
Let's
start
count.
of a video when I'm not giggling. I promise. One day this will happen. At some point, I won't start this with giggling. At some point.
Have we placed our bets on when Yoss is going to turn up?
I'm impressed he's not already here. Oh,
I'll
he
be
might
here
be.
soon.
I don't know. There is one viewer. It might be
So yeah, I mean, we can chat for a little bit until more people turn up. So you're moving house. Yay!
Hello, Jos.
You're getting me into trouble today, Yoss. Posting pictures of your copy of Adventure Mart arriving early.
Excellent.
So I have to ask, have you opened the game already yet, Yoss? We'll wait and see when he replies. Yeah, so you're packing up at the moment.
I am indeed packing up. It's he has indeed opened the game. Yay!
Oh my god, already sleeved. Wow.
Excellent. I don't sleeve every game. Like I only sleeve, I think, LCGs, stuff like that. LCG, CCG style things I sleeve. And I sleeve social deduction kind of games. So, because I feel for a lot of them, it matters. Like if you see the card and it's a bit nicked or something, even with a game like Dixit or Mysterium, if the card is slightly something is there, then I feel like that might make a difference and might impact gameplay. But everything else, I don't sleeve. Do you sleeve stuff?
LCG, so my Legends of Five Rings, which I've kind of gotten back into. I've been sleeved up some cards for that, but like I'm usually unsleeving other cards to sleeve those. And Marvel Champions, weirdly semi-sleeved. So the hero decks are all sleeved, but I don't sleeve the villain and the encounter decks.
Interesting.
Because it just require a lot of sleeves when you're not using them all the time.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't bother. They don't get as much handling. Like the hero cards, you're holding them in your hand, so I feel like they need to be sleeved. Whereas the villain ones, you're just like you're flipping it over. It doesn't get as much contact, so it's not as important.
Fair. I sleeve everything, and I have two different types of sleeves for Marvel. So I'll have kind of transparent ones for the regular deck, and then the hero decks have like I choose the color depending on the hero. So they
Not according to the aspect type, no.
no, because then you can just kind of you look at the box, and then you don't need to remember where you put like the deck that you want. You know the color, and you just pull it out and play. It's really bad, I know. And then you only have like the extra cards, and then I need to sleeve so I can put them in the other deck. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's not, it's not.
Yeah, we could probably talk about like sleeving all night long. Actually, I do need to kind of upgrade my Marvel Champion ones because the sleeves I have are really thin and flimsy and a bit too big. And I kind of feel like I'm actually playing Marvel Champions enough that they justify better sleeves.
Fair.
But I don't like spending money on sleeves. It's more plastic.
No, it's true. It's true. But we've had this conversation before. Actually, I do the same thing that you do. I kind of recycle. I play Arkham Horror LCG, so I have two sets now fully sleeved, and whenever I'm done with those and I get new stuff, I'll just kind of take them out and put them in the new sleeves. But I have this weird thing where I like sleeving and unsleeving cards.
I think it's like a way of bringing a tiny little bit of order to the universe and your life. Like that for me is like, yes, I'll happily stand there and sleeve, and I realize an hour's passed as I've done it. And it's like, I feel like I've done something to better the world, but I haven't. I've just been like sleeving cards.
But it's cathartic, even because I recently divided an X-wing collection, so I had to go through all the cards that were in one big binder. Technically, two binders, but for the purpose of this example, it would be one big binder. Take everything out and then kind of split it in two and redo everything. And that was maybe 4 hours of my life, but I really enjoyed myself. Had Netflix on, just did my thing. It was very enjoyable. It was a good Sunday evening.
Excellent. So we should probably explain Erin and Michael aren't here. So we have put them into cryogenic what is it? Carbon freezing. Yeah, they're currently on furlough at the moment, which means they can't join us as we chat and catch up. So we kind of thought this would be a really good opportunity to play some Adventure Mart because we're very excited. It's coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we thought it'd be kind of a good chance to show off the game. We have been running the virtual kind of tour back in April, which was giving people a sneak preview. And we're going to be running a demo day again on Friday. So
Yeah.
Mark your calendars. June 19th is when we say the Adventure Mart starts recruiting for new managers. And I think we have a link that we can share where you can sign up, where we're going to be running demos every 90 minutes over the course of the day. And we've tried to schedule it so that even if you're on the west coast of the States, you should still be able to squeeze in a game as well. I'm just noticing my lighting actually, suddenly my face is really red. It's kind of odd. Hey, sis. Let us know how you get on with the game, because I'm really curious if the girls enjoy it. It is brutal and take that and total like adventure capitalism, which you'll probably see when we start playing the game now. So yeah, so the plan is we've got the game up on Tabletopia. It's still kind of private at the moment, which is why kind of Friday is a great way for you to get to play the game. But we're going to show you how the game plays, talk through the rules, and yeah, you'll get to see just how devious you need to be as a shop manager in Adventure Mart in order to win the game. Are you ready to go?
I am very much so, yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to start sharing the screen, and then we'll kind of talk through the rules.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So let me see. Check in here. Share screen. Application window. No, Chrome tab is what I want, and I want Adventure Mart.
Exciting. Like we practiced this earlier. This should work perfectly fine. Not a problem.
I hope so. Yeah. So the thing is, you're going to disappear as I'm doing this. I could probably do some crazy shenanigans to get your camera out, but so will I just do the rundown of the game?
I think so.
We jump in.
I do want to say something because of kind of how the screens work, and I currently am working from home, so I only have the one screen. I'll come back from time to time to check comments, but it won't be like fully nonstop. So if I miss something, I will come back to it. It will be a bit slower than normal. That's the only thing.
Cool. Okay, and we're gonna play a full game. Yeah, 5 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is how when you kind of start a game on Tabletopia, it will look like this. So if we're playing on Friday, the idea of Adventure Mart is you are a store manager who's been recruited to operate an Adventure Mart over the course of 5 days, and your goal is to earn as much money for your draconic overlords within that time. Failure to do so means you'll get sent to the abyss for further training. At its heart, the game is a combination of a deck builder, which means you start off the game with 9 kind of basic stock cards in your hand. They're not great, but over the course of the game, you're going to be able to buy new stock to add to what you can offer to people. You'll be able to buy fixtures and hire staff that are going to help you as you play. And the goal basically is to be able to serve customers. So let me just kind of highlight. So these are stock cards along here. I'll come back to them. These are fixtures, so the green cards. Staff are the orange cards. Adventurers, I'm not going to reveal just yet, but they're your customers who you're going to be serving. And here are the daily bulletins, which essentially act as the timer for the game, but they give a little twist to each day that you're playing. So it keeps the kind of gameplay really fresh. When we set up, we start with 5 gold and a basic stock of cards. Now, when you're playing with the physical game, you can see the preset decks because there's a little symbol down in the bottom left-hand corner. So let me just flip one of these over. I'll look up and you'll see just down here in the bottom corner, there's a blue diamond indicating the 9 cards that form my starting deck.
And those cards are also purple rather than the regular blue stock cards.
Yeah, that's even more a better way of explaining it. So each stock card is one of three types. So you've got these are exotic items, which are green, and they're usually food items. You've also got magic items, which have a blue icon, and martial items, which are red. So your customers are going to be looking for different items, which we'll explain, and it means you can only offer them certain cards when you're selling to them. The cards also have a quality rating, going from 1 up on to 6, I think is the highest we have. I can't remember, it's 5 or 6. And this is going to be really important, and because your customers are going to buy from the manager that's offering them the highest quality set of items. So we're going to be keeping a check as we're kind of trying to outsell each other at the quality rating of all of the items that we're offering.
Yeah.
And the gold value on the top right hand side indicates what I kind of jokingly say is the MSRP. It's the recommended selling price of the game, or of the stock item. It's what you hope to earn, but you may not always get it, as we'll see, because the adventurers only have a certain limit of gold in their pocket. So let me just put that one away, and I'll compare that then with one of these cards, because they have a value down in the bottom. So this is the purchase value. When you want to buy these from essentially the kind of warehouse, you pay 4 gold, and then you'll add it to your hand ready to use that day. So I'm going to just shuffle and deal the 5 cards, and then I'll kind of talk through a round. So I'm going to hit 4 for shuffle, and then I'm going to use the magic scroll down to take 5 cards up into my hand when I close. So I think people are going to see my hand, Corina, as we're playing, because I'm sharing the screen.
That also means I can see your hand, so that's not very, very nice. So what I'll do is I'll move the screen and away from myself that I can actually only see the chat. So there we go. So if something weird happens to the stream, I can no longer see it.
Okay, yeah, don't be looking at my screen. That's cheating. So on your turn, you get one action that you can take. You can either buy something to add to your store. So you can buy a stock, like I said, paying the cost down in the bottom corner here, from the gold in your pool, and returning it to the center area, and you take the stock into your hand ready to use that day. You can buy a fixture, which are these items here, and they usually give you some kind of ongoing effect as you play the game. And again, I'll explain them as they come up, but they have a purchase cost as well. Staff give you kind of once-off powerful effects, and again, they have a cost that you have to pay to bring them into to hire them. So that's one of your actions, is you can buy. The other action is to trigger a use effect. So again, certain cards will have a use effect. So as your action, I could say, okay, instead of buying stock, I'm going to instead use the Transmutation Station to banish a stock from my hand or reorder pile and gain 2 gold, for example. And then I'll flip that card to indicate that it's been used this turn. Yep. The third option is to sell. So when we sell, we're going to flip over. So let me just take one of these ones here. So let's say, oh, yeah. We'll flip over a customer. We'll see that they belong to a guild, in this case, the Thieves Guild. They have 8 gold in their purse to spend, and they're looking for essentially any item. They're looking for martial, magical, or exotic. So when we're selling, we can offer them those items. And some of them have effects that trigger when they're revealed. And because this is a thief, when revealed, the richest manager must give 4 gold to the poorest manager, because this is Robin Hart. Okay, so I'm going to stick him to the bottom of the deck.
Yep.
Let me see. And then do a shuffle.
Cool.
So the way you're so the objective of the game is to earn as much money for your draconic overlords. You do that by accruing gold, but also by increasing the value of your store, which is counted at the end of the game by the value of all of the stock and all of the fixtures that you hold at the end of the game. So it's not just about having money in front of you, it's also increasing the value of the shop as you play. The game is going to play over, in this case, over 5 rounds. A round ends when the last customer has been served. So you can kind of mess with the the speed of the round by how quickly you choose to serve the customers, and you might do that to kind of mess with your opponent as well.
Just a bit.
Just a little. I think that is everything. I think everything else we can just explain as we go along. But maybe before we start, I'm going to jump quickly into the chat and see if there's any questions.
Nope, we're good for now.
So yeah, before we start, any quick questions? If not, we'll jump in and start playing the game. But I'll drink my coffee while I'm waiting. Somebody ask a question.
Please.
You drinking coffee through a straw?
I'm not drinking coffee through a straw. I told you I had an espresso shot.
Yes, you did.
I have been told that for my headache, it's good to have water, so I'm trying to drink water. This is water.
Okay. That is a good call.
I have been told that probably is best because I've had a lot of coffee today. So apparently this is, yes. What I learned today is coffee does not help with headaches. Water does. That's what we're going with.
Really? Okay, so let's jump in. And Corina, I think I had given you the first player token.
You had indeed.
I'm going to close this chat down.
So, shall we introduce the first player token?
Yes.
Because I feel like that's really important for every game. Now, I'll need to use you'll need to kind of maximize, like zoom in for me if possible. But everyone, this is very important. This is Hank. We love Hank. Hank is awesome. Hank is great. Hank is the best. Not only does Hank say, okay, I am the first player, and it's amazing, but you'll see Hank might help me out a bit later on, depending on what I do, or respectively help Rory out, depending on what he does, and that's when initiating sales. But we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. But Hank is important. That's what everyone needs to understand. And remember. Cool. So we start with 5 coins, as we said. So I now on my turn may buy something if I wish to do so, or I can initiate a sale. Now, theoretically, I can also use a card, but I don't have anything to use, and the cards in my hand are the starting cards that we talked about that don't really have special abilities yet. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase something. Now, I feel like, regardless of what I want to purchase, I should go for the Mana Bean Coffee, because I just talked about having coffee. So it's just what needs to happen. Now, important to mention, every time I've played this game, I've chosen the items.
Cards.
So it's a trend. Now, I have also won this game by doing so. So I feel like that is okay. But I feel like we forgot to flip a bulletin card. Did we not?
Yes, I just want to check. Have you drawn your 5 cards? Yeah.
I have done my 5 cards.
Okay, sorry, I was waiting for that. Okay, so so the beginning of the round, we're going to flip over a daily bulletin, and I'll give it a read.
Thank you.
So this is a note from Hank. It's the Wild Hunt. General warning: a monster has escaped the dungeon, and adventurers have been tasked with hunting it down. Expect demand for additional supplies. So on this day, each adventurer, in addition to whatever's already on the card, desires exotic stock. No. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. So that's going to make, let's see, it's going to make the Blightcap tea attractive, and the Transmutation slime.
Yeah.
That means we can use them in every sale.
Yeah, which also means that I've changed my mind.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So I'm going to go for the Transmutation Slime, which is one of my favorite cards. I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 because that is the cost, and that's in the left bottom. Oh no, I moved the table for myself. That's in the left bottom corner of the card, and I'm going to go ahead and take the card and put it in my hand.
Okay, so the stock does not get refreshed, or the fixtures of the staff, until the end of the round. So basically, we gotta quickly kind of stock up on our items. So I think, I'm gonna go for this because it's gonna possibly worth quite a lot in the game. So hang on, 1, 2, 3. That's quite expensive. 4. So I'm not going to be as tidy as you. And I'm going to take that into my hand. Okay, so that's my round over. So it's back to you.
Awesome. Do I remember this correctly, though, that we can also purchase cards from the top of the stock card?
Yes, so if you pay 4 gold and banish, so banish is basically remove a card from play and send it to the Abyss. So Abyss, let's say it's over here. So you banish a card, like either a stock, a fixture, or staff, and then you can purchase a card paying 4, and you're paying for it blind, so you don't know what you're going to get.
That is also an option. However, I only have 2 gold left, so that's not going to happen. Let me take a look here. What did we still have? Interesting. Nothing that I can purchase. Ooh, I can get a slush fountain, though. Do I want a slush fountain? Ooh.
They are pretty good.
I feel like I need to purchase that slush fountain. It's also literally the only thing I can buy, and I think that's going to be really helpful going forward. So I'm going to go ahead, spend my last 2 gold. I'm just going to flop them there, and get the slush fountain. And I'll place it here in front of me, and it will live here in front of me. There we go.
So just show that card. It has an ongoing effect, and when you have the initiative token, so when you have Hank, you get an extra +1 when selling. So basically, you get an increase to your quality. So I want to jump in and get a sale before you do, because you'll have that advantage. So it's on my turn. I'm going to initiate a sale. I'm going to take the first player token, the initiative token, to indicate I'm doing that, which means I'm going to get that +1 bonus to quality when I'm selling, and also earn 1 extra gold when I sell. And I'm going to flip over a customer. So I am drawn to this one. Oh, so it's a cute little apprentice. It's a mage. It's looking for magical items. But because of today's event, it's also looking for exotic items. And it's got 5 gold to spend. So to start selling, we're basically going to take turns offering items to the apprentice. And we keep going backwards and forwards, offering more items, but they always have to be of higher quality than the previous person who had offered items. So in my case, if I played out this Power Stone, which has a quality of 1, Corina could offer something of 2 or higher. They couldn't match it with 1. And we'll keep going until you either pull out and say, I can't offer anything more. And the last person who's left basically kind of woos the customer to their Adventure Mart and gets to make the sale, and we'll resolve that when it happens. There's also kind of tricks that you can play on each other with cards that have sell effects, or using your staff and fixtures, but we don't have any of them in play at the moment. So I'm kind of debating whether I just go like full on.
Decisions.
Tough call. Yeah. I think I will. So I'm going to start with this. So and that.
Cool.
Okay. So it's 1 quality plus 1 quality is 2.
Cool.
And will I? You know what? I'll offer this as well.
Okay. So you're on 3.
So 3. So you need to go 4 or higher.
So I'm gonna go ahead and offer a health potion,
which is 2.
Power Stone,
3.
and a second Power Stone.
Curses. Oh, hang on. No. Do you know what? I didn't realize I had that thing in my hand. I had a Power Stone and I didn't realize it. So that would only take me up to 4, which would equal Corina. So I can't do that. And this, my Blightcap T, I mean, it's worth 6, and they've only got 5 gold in their pocket. So I would basically be throwing stuff away if I do that. So I am going to pass, which means I'm going to take these cards back into my hand and say, you know what, Corina, you can sell to the apprentice.
Sounds good. So then I will go ahead and sell. So I'm going to move these cards here on the side.
So if you drop them kind of, this is down that side.
Sorry?
If you drop them kind of off to the right-hand side, yeah, around there.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it kind of indicates where your staff and fixtures will go in between.
Perfect. So I've discarded those. I'm going to go ahead and take this little buddy with me, because he is my friend now, the apprentice. He's super, super good.
We've got to add up the value of all of your stock.
There we go.
So it was 1 plus 1 plus 3. So you got exactly 5.
I did.
Wow, you cleared them out.
So I'll go ahead and get a coin from up here, put it in front of me, and my friend stays here with me.
Okay.
I
So
apologize for any sounds that people might hear. My cats have decided to play, and they're running around like a tiny hurricane. Imagine the Tasmanian devil kind of running around, but there are two of them. So if you can hear anything, my apologies.
cool. Okay. So over to you, Karina.
Cool. So because I have this amazing ether slush fountain, which basically says whenever I have the initiative token, I get a +1, I'm going to go ahead, steal Hank from you, and try to initiate a sale. We will flip this one. Let's see. Let's see. Oh no, it's a thief.
Oh, nice.
Oh
So let me
no.
take. That's the highwayman.
Oh no.
So when revealed, the highwayman with the manager with the busiest store flips face down their highest cost staff card if you cannot lose 2. Okay, so busiest store is indicated by the value of all of the customers that have come through your door. So at this point, Karina has the busiest store because she's got one customer that spent 5 gold, and I have 0. So Karina, you have to flip down a staff face down, but you don't have any.
Do not, which
So
means that this really should.
therefore, the highwayman is going to take 2 gold from you.
And then I'll take change back because yeah, that's how the cookie
Should have gone
crumbles.
shopping.
That is how the cookie crumbles. So there we go. Now,
Okay. So now they've got 4 gold to spend, and they are looking for martial, magical, and exotic because of today's event.
Yep. So I'll go ahead and I will start with. So I have Hank and the slush fountain, which gives me a default 2.
2, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and offer one of my favorite cards in the game, and that is this awesome Wanderer's Cloak because it's cute, and I would like one, please.
I do like that.
I would like
So
one.
you're offering 3 at the moment.
I am offering 3 at the moment, indeed.
Oh, what the hell? They have 4 to spend.
And you have loads of cards in your hand.
I do, but I'm trying to maximize what I'm offering. Okay, so that's 1. Two. You're on 3, isn't it?
I am indeed on 3. Wanderer's Cloak, Hank, and Slush Fountain.
Yeah. Tough call. I'll take a gamble. 3. I was trying to hold back an exotic one in case we got like someone who's looking for double exotic. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for me.
Okay, I see. So I'm already on 3, so I'm going to go ahead and play this adorable pet slime, because why would you not have slime as a pet? It makes perfect sense. Which puts me on 5.
You're not playing this game properly.
Based on you sighing, I disagree.
Yeah. You know what? I will give you that one. I don't know if it's worth me. 5. 1, 2, 3. How many cards have you got in your hand?
1 at the moment.
Oh, and that was your special one. Yeah. Do I want to do this?
Now, important to mention, at the end of the round, we'll only be able to keep 1 card from our hand.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's that decision of do I put a lot of cards in now to try and win? Sorry, my cats are having a party.
I'm gonna wait.
I keep cards, so it's an interesting thing. Did you pause?
I'm gonna pass. I'm hoping there's a big spender coming up next.
Fair enough. So now I have spent. So my goods have a total value of 4, which, if I remember correctly, is exactly what our limit.
And how much are they worth? Sorry. So 1, 3, 4 plus 1 from Hank is 5, but they only have 4 to spend.
Exactly. So the tiny thief will come here with me, and he'll hang out with the apprentice, and I will get 4 gold, and hopefully actually, hang on to the 4 gold this time. That's 2, 3, and 4. And that was me.
Okay, so it's my turn. I don't really have... The only thing I can really do is sell, because I've only got 1 gold left, and there's nothing here that is worth... has a value of 1 for purchasing. So I'm going to take the starting token, the initiative token. And let's see who's here. Another cute little maid apprentice who's only got 5 to spend. Okay. So they are looking for these items. Okay. So I'm going to put that out. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm offering 4.
Excellent. I am going to pause. And apparently sound very posh by doing so.
You're going to pass?
Pause. But yes, I'm going to pass.
You're going to pause. So at this point, because I've won, I can actually add more to the offering. So my question is whether I want to hold on to my black cap tea for the next round. You know what? I'll take the 4.
Cool.
So, okay, so let's hang on. Let's resolve this properly. So these are going to go to my discard. So I'm going to stick them there. I take the customer who goes in front of me. Yeah, I usually keep them there. I gain 5 or gain 4. So I'll take the 5 and put the 1 back. Okay, so that is now the essentially it triggers the end of the day. I did calculate that right, didn't I? Or have I got it wrong?
No, it's correct. I was just checking. I couldn't remember the second card, so I wanted to see if you might have this because you also had Hank. But no,
so basically, by serving the last customer, that kind of triggers the end of the day. So now we get to take our kind of final action for the day.
Yeah.
So is there anything you'd like to do, Corina, with all of that money that you have?
I do have quite a bit of money. This is true. This is true. I'm going to go ahead and make a purchase. Now, it's not really a purchase. It's more of a hire. But the Blue Mountain Sentinel is sat there really, really lonely. So I'm going to go ahead and hire the Blue Mountain Sentinel by paying 3.
So they're pretty handy because they can cancel effects being triggered by other players.
Exactly. I'm going to go ahead and steal that card. Sorry, if you were trying to zoom into it, I totally stole it from underneath your hand.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was looking at it earlier. I'm trying to think now. What will I go for? Okay, I might do that actually. Some interesting things there. I am going to buy the Corium chainmail, and it says you may banish. So while it's in the queue, you may banish a stock card from your hand instead of paying the buy cost. So I'm not going to pay anything for it. I'm just going to banish that and put it over to the abyss. Perfect. And purchase that into my hand. So I'm keeping my money and getting that card, and also thinning out my deck a little bit.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we are done
with day 1. Yes.
Yes. So at the end of the day, the first thing we do is we check the store is checking to see who needs an assist. So we check to see who's had the quietest store.
Yep.
So Corina, I think you've had the busiest store with a value 4 and a value 5. That's what we're going through. I've got a value 5. So I can either get 3 gold, or we're going to reveal a fixture, 1 fixture and 1 staff. Oh, there's my favorite staff. And I can basically add one of them to my store. So I can pay 1 less when buying martial stock, banish the stock from my hand to gain 2 gold, or draw 1 stock. I can get a stock rat who will help me, or Samuel suits. I do like Samuel suits, but I think I'm going to go for. Yeah, I love the stock rat. I'm going to take the stock rat.
So for those of you who've not been paying attention to our social media accounts, the stock rat has actually been helping Rory quite a bit this week by helping pack
Oh, yeah, pack.
and get all the pre-orders out. So your pre-order was also, the stock rat with that one. He's been an active little buddy this week.
So now that is complete, all of these are going to get wiped and sent to the abyss. Let me see.
I'm going to go ahead and refresh our potential future customers.
And then I'll flip these out. 1, 2, 3. So we're setting out, I should have said, we're setting out a number of cards equal to the number of players plus 2 for stock. Then we always put out 2 fixtures and 2 staff, and we put out a number of adventurers equal to the number of players plus 1. And then the event cards is always, 5 is a normal game. Sometimes we play a short game, which is 3 events or 3 days. So I still have this token, which means I go first. But the first thing we got to do is check what the news is for today.
Yes. Oh, what happened?
Oh, I just had 2 cards selected. Okay. So it's market day. Today's market day. Managers are encouraged to seek out beneficial bartering opportunities with local goods suppliers. Each manager may banish a stock card from their hand instead of paying the buy cost of the stock in the stock queue today. So similar to the effect I triggered with the Corium chainmail. And I have just realized we forgot to replenish our hands. So we actually need to discard our hand, but we can keep 1 item if we want.
Exactly. So I only have the 1 item left in my hand, so I'll be keeping that one.
Okay. And then we basically draw back up to 5. So that's, let's see, I'm going to take these up into my hand. So I'm going to stick all of these. So we still start the round with 5 cards.
I am ready.
Okay, so let me see what we want to buy. I have 5 gold. Let's quickly run through it. We've got the Ford steamed buns. We have after checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck. Oh, I always like that one. We've got the bristle hog. You can banish. Well, that's we can do that anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that one. So these are interesting. The grimoires. There's one of them for each kind of brand in the game. So the Grumpy Grimoire represents Black Forest. And at the end of the game, when you undergo your corporate review, you get to add 2 gold to the net value for each other card you have in your deck. So usually in the first game, I wouldn't worry about it too much, but it's a really sneaky strategy in later games where you're going to look like you're not really kind of winning, but you're basically accruing all of the Black Forest items. And it gives you a boost at the end when you're calculating the score. But it's also worth 5, which is kind of nice.
It is definitely.
So I always try to do like a trade for trade, so get rid of a weak thing of the same type. So I'm actually going to banish the Dungeoneering Bento to pay for the Grumpy Grimoire.
That makes sense. I'm a bit jealous.
Now I should have checked to see whether there was actually other Black Forest cards out.
Really?
Which
okay, so then it's over to me. I'm gonna do something. I kinda, this is interesting because I was kind of going for that one and you took it. So let's see. Oh, the 14 buns look really cute. An irresistible ursine berry infused jam core. Oh, gives any bear fuel to 4 gold. Oh, this is adorable. Also makes me a bit hungry, but nonetheless adorable. Okay, cool. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and purchase. Yeah, I'm going to purchase this really, really cute bristle hog. Do I want to purchase the bristle hog? No, that doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense if that makes sense. No, I'm going to go ahead and buy the eyewear because that is cool.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go for that because that actually combos really well with the bonsai of knowledge.
So I'm going to also go ahead and banish a card from my hand to the abyss, as per our daily bulletin announcement. I'm allowed to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and take this. And it is now in my hand. There we go. Over to you.
What have we got? 14 buns and the bristle hog. Oh, strong feet. Blah blah blah. Do I want that one? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get rid of the Wanderer's Cloak, which I do like, and use it to purchase the forge steamed buns.
Yep. So
Okay,
basically, we can use the daily bulletin kind of announcement throughout.
Yeah.
It's not only a one-time thing. It's just we can literally this round we can do that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. It's
so we're like frantically thinning out our decks.
It's generally the first time I see this card, so that makes me happy. I get to see something new.
Okay.
It's not popped up for me before. So yes, I'm then. Yeah, it's too good not to do. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase the Bristle Hog also because I think he is super adorable. And I am going to. It pains me, but there goes the other Dungeoneering bento. There we go. And I've lost the Bristle Hog temporarily. Nope, I found him back in my hand. There we go.
I'm trying to see. So that's not much use to me. That one I kind of want to keep from you. The Bonsai of Knowledge. Brent Mountain Bard is pretty handy, but I kind of need to get in, I think, and start selling. So let's see. I have no special effects. I'm gonna take the initiative token. I'm gonna reveal a customer. Oh my gosh, another apprentice.
Oh.
5 gold, and yeah, only looking for magical items this time.
Yep.
And right, I'm gonna go straight in then and offer the Grumpy Grimoire with my bonus is a quality of 5.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
Cool. I am going to pass.
Phew. Okay. You're gonna have to go in hard sometimes. So again, just checking the value of that is 5. The gold value, so it's 5 and 1, but they only have 5 gold to spend. So I'm gonna get 5 gold. Yay! That goes into my discard.
Nice.
Over to you.
That's nice. I really do like the Bonsai of Knowledge. Actually, as a side note, I went ahead. So after we did the team talk with the guys from the G-Sprite, and they mentioned the stickers, I went online and I bought the pin and free stickers. And the stickers I bought were the Red Mountain Bard, the Bonsai of Knowledge, and the Dungeoneering Bento, and I love them with passion.
Oh, really?
My laptop because I have too many stickers on my laptop at the moment, and I would show them too, but I've already packed them away, unfortunately. But they are they're so cute, man. They're just so good. So yes, that's a thing that happened there. Coming back to the actual game and what we're doing here is I'm going to go ahead and try to initiate a sale. So I'm going to choose this card. I'll flip it so Rory can show it, and I'll steal Hank in the meanwhile. And of course we have a thief because
yeah. Corina, can I ask just so people can see on the screen and keep it tidy? Can I move your?
Yes, please.
Ones over
I
there?
do not see the screen. I can only see kind of. I see the screen, of course, because I'm playing on it. But I'm more into game mode than have
yeah.
really.
So it kind of, I think, and I'm going to actually move these over. It just means people can kind of read what's going on a little bit more clearly. So that's my discard pile. That's one of my staff, and my draw pile will go there the next time I need to draw a card. Okay. So you're going to take the token. Okay.
And then.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hang on. That's going to target me. Shoot. Yeah, because you're like 5 and 4, and I'm 5 and 5.
Yay!
And what does it say? It says flip over. No, my stock rat.
Yep. Well, I'm quite happy.
I'm really not happy. So not happy. I am so going to win this one. I shall have my revenge.
I see. We shall.
I don't think so, actually. Okay, so you're going to start the bid?
Yes. So, to summarize what I had in front of me already, I have the excuse me, I have the ether slush fountain, and I have the initiative token, so that gives me a +1 quality, and I
those things, yeah.
And then I have a Hank as well. So there we go. We start with amazing things to begin with. And then the Highwayman wanted, let me check, magical and martial. Cool. Well, I'm going to start by offering a handy hatchet because I feel like a Highwayman might want a hatchet, but they might also want a wanderer's scope because it just makes sense thematically. That's what I should offer a Highwayman.
I know what I want to give him. Well, for those at home watching, will know, but I'm going to pass. So, Corina, you've no competition. You can claim it right now, or you can still add extra items to the bid if you want.
I see.
I mean, it's already worth 4.5 at the moment.
Yes. So
in terms of value, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm okay. Yeah. 1, that's free. 4, 5. Yes, no, I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Perfect. I'm going to put these away. It's so weird not being able to see Rory while we're playing this, I won't lie. It's just like, I'm just looking at the screen and there's just their cards, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. So I've done that. Then Highwayman?
Yeah.
I have a collection of Highwaymen now. There's a trend happening. And then I'll go ahead and get 4. I could get the 5 and then give 1 back, but apparently that's not what I'm doing. So I'll just get 4 really slowly. There we go.
So, okay, so that's you done. Back to me. I think just as the... Do I want the Bard or the Blue Mountain Sentinel? I think a Bard, actually.
Bard's pretty cool.
Oh, I could go for the... yeah, I'm going to go for the Bard. So I'm going to pay 5. And get... Oh, sorry, moved the table around by mistake. Get back to 2 change. And then I'm going to add them. So I did forget to say there's a limit to how many staff and fixtures you can have in your store, and that is 4. So I've got 2 at the moment, and Corina has 2 as well.
Yep. And when Rory says 4, it's literally 4 in total. So it's not 4 staff, 4 fixtures. It's literally 4 in total, in combination of the 2, but 4 in total.
Okay, so that is me done.
Cool.
Would you?
4 cards.
I've got 1 customer left.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and initiate a sale. I don't know why I brought it a bit closer to me. But
yeah, I mean, you get such a boost.
Yeah. This is every time.
So, did we shuffle that deck? When revealed, the manager with the busiest store reveals their hand and discards their highest quality stock. If you cannot lose 2. So I'm going to have to go on... Well, I mean, you could put all the cards out in front of you, I guess, or we can go on trust, unless there's like there's 2 equally valuable items.
I see. So I'll just put the cards on the table. I feel like that makes more sense because we're playing. No one can see my cards right now. So it's nice if you can kind of show everyone what my cards are at the moment. I've put them in front of me.
Oh, you've got 2.
Pretty.
So that's... You have those 3 cards, is it?
Yes, I only have 3 cards.
Okay, so what's interesting? Oh, they're looking for exotic, right? So I can ignore that one. So, yeah. So that one is worth 4. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of that one because that allows you to actually bring other cards into the bid. So, restore discards our highest quality stock. Yeah. So if you get rid of The Transmutation Slime. Please, Corina.
Well, if you ask me so nicely, I can't really say no, can I? So there we go. Goodbye,
The
Transmutation.
highest. Oh, yeah, roll.
I can't hear you. What you said? Can you repeat that, please, for me?
Well, it's going to come back later when you restock.
We have a new player.
Pardon?
We have a new player in the game. There's a cat. Goodbye, cat. There was a cat in my face all of a sudden, so there was a third player temporarily, but there we go. Sorted. So I'm going to take these cards back. And yeah, no one's seen anything. All is good in the world. There we go. So we have the shoplifter. The shoplifter desires cards that I might or might not have, but I still need to go ahead and bid something. Again, I start with the power of Hank, which important to mention. Hank got a bit of love in the comments a bit earlier. So there we go. Big love for Hank. Nick knows. Hank is important. So coming back to the game, I just go from tab to tab. I am going to go ahead and just go for it. I have a Bristlehog, I have Hank, and I have my amazing Ether Slush Fountain. So there we go.
Okay.
On 5.
And that is a bid of 4? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Right, so I think I need to go all in here. So I'm going to offer the Black Cap Tea, which is worth quality of 4, with the pet slime. I'll do the pet slime, which is a quality of 6. Now I'm offering him too much because I mean, it's like the on-street value of this is 9 gold, and he's only got 4 to spend.
But realistically, you'll be left with the cards in. You'll have to discard the cards either way, right? Because you'll only be able to keep them going forward. So it's not that bad, I think.
Yeah. And if I want to win the customer, I need to do it.
Oh, so accurate. Okay. I think it'll come to no surprise to anyone that I will have to pass because everyone's seen my cards already, and I do not have red and I do not have green. So no magical or exotic items remaining in my hand at the moment. So there we go.
Oh well. So you gotta pass and take that card back into your hand. Okay, so then I win the customer. I could offer more if I wanted, but there's no point because he's already fleecing me. So yeah, we know I'm already earning over, so I'll take 4 gold.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then pick them all over here. Okay.
Cool.
So the kind of shop closes. No more customers. We get one final action, starting with actually with me. I'm next in line because you started that sale.
Exactly, yeah.
I wonder. I think I'm in the lead. Do I want that? I'm trying to debate what it's worth. I need to get money to rehire him at the end of the day.
Yep.
Gamble if I take that bonsai of knowledge. I'll pass, I think. I'll hire the security guy.
Okay, fair enough.
The Blue Mountain Sentinel. So he's double shifting. He's working with you and with me.
I see.
So fair. That is 3, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And I will take him. Okay.
Cool.
Over to you. Your last action.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and pass because if I'm correct, you're in the lead, so I'm going to get some help as it stands. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
You're 8. Yeah, you're 13, and I'm on 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing we do is we did it in the wrong order last round. So the first one is we discard our cards and refresh So I'm going to keep the forged steamed buns. So now I need to build a new deck. So I'm going to do it over this side. I think it might be easier. So this is just, bear with me because this is kind of like a weirdness in Tabletopia. I'm going to drop them over that card. It should turn orange. Yeah. So they all go in. Then I'm going to flip it and move it over here to form my draw pile.
I won't lie, I'm making a story with this. I might need help with mine.
Do you want some help?
I think so. Or really slowly, if not. One by one.
Okay. So if you, what I've learned is I put one card down. And then shift and lift all the others and just move. So if you shift click or shift and drag and click all the other ones and then move over that one until it turns orange.
Magic. This was magic.
It's, yeah. No.
Let me flip. There we go.
Yeah. And flip it over.
In an order of that happens.
And then you can hit for shuffle.
Over here. And I'm going to draw.
Okay.
There we go. Now I have 5 cards in my hand.
Okay. So then you get a bit of help.
Yeah.
So we're going to add one of these. And we didn't quite leave enough room. So there'll be one more of these as well. Let's just stick it up there for a moment.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to show everyone the staff card.
I always panic when I'm playing and streaming that I'm getting the rules right, because because we've been working on the development of the game, the rules are constantly changing as you're fine-tuning them. And I was trying to remember what the exact final set of rules were, as sometimes eludes you.
No, that's fair. But I really do need you to show everyone Pippin Boots, the cat.
So this is Pippin Boots, the cat cleric.
I think I'm in love.
Pippin Boots is pretty neat. So until the end of checkout, you can increase the base quality of all the stock items by +1.
Yeah. So we'll look at the Shrine of the Gaiju as well, but yeah, I won't lie. Like, I want Pippin Boots.
When you win a sale at the start of checkout, you may return a single stock you are selling to your hand instead of selling it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Pippin Boots. Just don't know. Like, it just needs to be. So this little guy is coming with me. Boom. I made a new friend. Well, I hired a new friend, but whatever. It works.
So we're going to clean these up, and then we didn't have to do it last round, so I just want to explain it this round. Is the upkeep of turned yellow. So we got to check our stores and see if we need to rehire anyone or kind of send them to the abyss. So I have my stock rat here who I never got to use, so I can rehire them for the next day. And what I do is I pay the cost on the bottom corner, which is 3, and then I can rehire them, which I'm going to do.
Perfect. Now, if you had not rehired,
so then we can.
The stock rat would have gone bye-bye.
They would have gone to the abyss.
Sadly, yeah. Poor little stock rat.
Yeah.
But you've rehired him, so all is.
So then let's get these ready. Well, I couldn't not hire after helping me with the packing.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, there's neither slushy.
Magic.
That one. The Augur of the Isles. So the Augur of the Isles has an on-call effect, which allows you to trigger it as soon as you purchase it, or technically hire.
Yes.
Yeah. And Mishka. Mishka is pretty good as well. So, Corina, you've got the initiative token. You get to go first.
Yes, Hank is still my friend for now. Three for me.
2 heat-proof gauntlets.
Ooh.
Ooh, Black Forest card, which is going to be beneficial to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't say that. I only thought that, Karina. I didn't say it.
I heard nothing, Rory. Nothing. I heard nothing. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my cards really, really fast to see what's happening here. Okay. And then
It's funny. Usually I have cards with like loads of effects going on, and they're really basic.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Before we start, we forgot to read the daily bulletin.
This is true. I just got distracted by the pretty shiny cards.
Okay. So again, I mean, I'll read because. Well, do you want to read it or?
I can.
Yeah.
So free plunder. An ancient adventure mart has been unearthed beneath the local dungeon. We encourage managers to salvage usable stock before the guilds make their claim. Now, we've talked about guilds a bit. You'll see every adventure that we actually every customer that we've had that kind of symbol in the left upper left corner of the card. So we've had a couple of thieves and we had a couple of apprentices. So they were all like magic and thief guild. That's kind of those are the guilds that we had. And then you'll see these tokens here that at some point will come in play. Rory will show them to you in a second. So that's kind of the guild style thing that we're looking for. The actual important part of the card is for each manager, reveal one card from the stock deck. From poorest to richest, each manager adds a revealed card to their hand. I kind of like this a lot.
Yeah, just as well I spent all that money.
So
okay.
This, of course, we'll have 6 cards in our hand, but that's okay because that's not a problem. Even if the hand is normally 5 in that sense to begin with.
Yeah, in terms of guild, yeah, we've only had thieves and mages. There's also fighters and rangers in there.
Yep. So it's been
so
interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip these 2.
Perfect.
And I think I am the poorest in terms of cash, so I get to go first.
Yes.
So I can either hire the Forge Scene Buns or the Black Cap Tea.
They're both exotic cards, by the way, guys. So it's kind of there's similarities there, but one is definitely.
And the one is actually Black Forest, which will work well with my Grumpy Grimoire. So I'm going to take that one.
Yep.
Because at the end of the game, I'll get the bonus.
I'm gonna go ahead. Which is pretty cool. Won't lie, pretty cool. That's what your third Black Forest card here. So there we go. No, so I'm gonna go ahead and Forge Theme. Sorry.
Okay. I don't have that many. I don't think. I need to jump in and buy one now. You would have been paying closer than I was.
No, it's 2, and I think this is the Hungry Soul Blade is the third one. But we said that I knew nothing and I heard nothing, so we're gonna ignore that bit. Cool. So we have another fancy shiny card in our hands. I am the first player, so we'll go ahead and I'm going to make a purchase or do something cool and shiny.
So I have to point out. Yeah, the gauntlets are pretty cool because they have an ongoing effect, which increases the quality of each other item stock you're selling by 1, which can make a huge difference.
That's true, which is also why I'm actually going to go for one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pay free. That's 1, there's 2, and there's a third one. I'm going to go and take this one because they're identical. And in my hand. And that was me. Over to you.
Oh, okay. So I actually think I was going to go for the gauntlets as well. They're pretty handy. I think they would have kind of benefited me more. But I'm just looking at the Soul Blade because I can banish a staff card in my store, then look at the top 3 cards of my deck and add them to my hand. That works really well with the fact that I have 3 staff in my store. So I'm going to start and pay 3 to purchase that.
Yeah.
So I need 2. It also means if a thief turns up, I'm less prone. Okay.
Fair point. Back to me.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and get the other pair of heat gauntlets, because why not? The spare pair is always good, I think. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay the free coins for it. Oh, no, I totally moved the table. I keep forgetting that no one else, no one else can see that I did that. So I'm like, oh no, I did this, but no, I can't.
Yeah, you're okay. It's when I do stuff.
Yeah.
Look.
But because I'm used to, we played a lot on Tabletop Simulator, of course. I'm used to that, and then you kind of, I think that just, yeah, I don't know. I'm clumsy. Let's just put it like that. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't do anything stupid. There we go.
So I am actually bizarrely, I'm going to buy the ether slushy because I think it just makes so much of a difference, even though it's like we're kind of a bit into the game. But now I've filled up all of my 4 slots, so I can't really have anything else in my store.
Yeah.
And there was the auger, which, well, I couldn't afford the auger or Nishka.
Now I can afford the auto forge, but I feel like I don't really need the auto forge right now because we're not purchasing anything, and there's no Marshall stock to be purchased right now. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to sell. So initiate a sale. No, I totally clicked on the wrong thing. That flipped, and ooh, we have a shiny one, a new one.
Oh, and this one is pretty nice. So the star in the top right-hand corner indicates that it's unique. It's Sethar, the Abyss Walker. So after checkout, so whoever wins this customer, they can take a fixture, a staff, or a stock of your choice from the Abyss. Nice. They got 4, so they don't have much to spend, 4 gold, and they're looking for military and martial and magical items.
Yep, it's pretty cool. Won't lie, pretty cool. So again, I start with Hank and my ether slush fountain, which you have one as well now. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some cards. So we said martial and magical. So let's see. I'm gonna do something interesting, hopefully. Yes. I'm gonna start with this one. And yeah, let's do this. There we go. Start a bit in force. See what happens.
So you're starting with
so I am 3, on a
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the slushy, plus 1 because of the heatproof gauntlets, which is increasing the value of your erudite eyewear. So you're on 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I am. How many cards have I got left in there? 2. What are the odds of them being useful? I will, just for some fun. I know they have these 4 to spend. Okay, so I'm going to use the Red Mountain Bard. So I'm going to use their sell effect. So I'm going to add +7 to whatever I'm bidding. And so I need 3. So I'm going to put that out. So I'm on 10 at the moment.
You are indeed.
Sorry, actually, I'll leave him face up so that we know what he's doing.
You are indeed. So I can go ahead. Like
you could use your Sentinel if you want.
I could, but that would mean banishing the Sentinel, and I feel like I might need the Sentinel later on when something more interesting happens. So instead, I'm going to go ahead. You're on 10 and I'm on 9 at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and add a Wanderer's Cloak, which puts me on 10, but because of the gauntlets, it puts me on 11.
That is true.
Let's not lie, Zethar is like a good deal.
He is. You know, what's funny is actually you could pull back the Bard or the I wonder if I could trigger that actually. Yes. Ooh. Hang on. Is that a cell effect? No, it's ongoing. Ah.
Ooh.
I was trying to see if I could use the Sentinel to cancel your ongoing effect, but I can't. All right, so I'm on 10. You're on 11?
Yeah. You. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going a bit overboard here. I'm on 12.
You are indeed on 12 now. Let's see. Do I want to add? Is the question.
I'm kind of itching to have a look through the deck to see what's in there.
I won't lie, me too. But we're already round 3, so there are definitely some fixtures and staff cards in there that are interesting. At least for that, that's why I thought it was worth it. Oh man, I don't know, because you still have loads of cards in your hand. So even if I pass now, you've still not spent that many cards, right? Because we had so many cards to begin with because of what happened. So it's not super helpful. I can go a bit more in, but that's also. So you're on 12, right? You said.
Yes.
And I was on 11. So if I add another Wanderer's Cloak, I'm on 13. It's like the slowest bidding game ever. Like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll add another one.
Yeah. Let me see. You can have it.
Yeah. And all of this for 4 gold and another card. There we go.
Now, the thing is, he is in there.
Mm-hmm. True, because he goes to the abyss before I get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and look a bit here, if that's okay. He's pretty cool, but I wonder if I can remember. This is gonna be a bit messy. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, this was good. Oh, this one was good. The Shrine of Kaiju is pretty good, won't lie.
Yeah. And
Okay,
it's worth 4, so that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I think that's gonna need to happen actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna had we not been on stream, I might have gone for the whole deck and checked, but I feel like to the Shrine of Kaiju, because I think that's a really good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the Shrine of Kaiju to my store down here.
I mean, I could trigger the Sentinel now, actually, to have cancelled its effect, but I'm not going to.
Are you sure? You can still do it. I don't mind.
No,
Then we
kind
of how that works. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Zethar to my ledger here, and then get the 4 gold that Zethar had to spend on all the things that they just got from me.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay.
In my store a bit while you do take your turn because it's a bit messy.
Okay. So I think I have no money. And I don't know if I need to use the stock rat just yet. Kind of want to do it because I want to show an effect later. Yeah, okay, so I'll take the initiative token. I will flip this guy here. Yay. Oh, it's a little ranger who's got 5 gold to spend and is looking for exotic items. Well, do I have I do have exotic items. I have 5 gold to spend. Okay. How many cards have you got in your hand, Corina? You've got 4.
I do indeed have 4 cards.
Okay, so I've got the Ether Slushy. I've got Hank. So that's 2 that I'm starting off with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go with that. So that's 5 in total.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and add the buns as well because I figure it's good to have the same item in both offerings. You never know if it adds. Maybe they're really into those buns. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the bristle hawk. So I'm on 6.
6. He's only looking for exotic items. Okay, so I'll put that out. I'll offer the pet slime. So that puts me on 7.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add a transmutation slime, which then puts me on 9. I have a plan, guys. I promise. This makes sense in the grand scheme of things. This makes sense.
Oh, I think you had an effect. You could have used your erudite earth eyewear last turn.
Oh. Whoopsie.
After checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck, and you may buy it or banish it.
This is true.
If you still want to do that.
Well, I'll be fair, and I forgot to do it, so I won't. But it's important to say I could have done that, and basically it would have literally been reveal the stock, the top card of the stock deck, and then either purchase it or banish it, literally. So either pay full price, add it to my hand, or respectively throw it into the abyss. It could have happened.
09.
I forgot.
He's only got 5 gold to spend. There's only one customer left. Okay. Look at what I'm giving him. Bicap tea and a pet slime and 14 buns, even though they've only got 5 gold in their pocket.
Yep.
I'm on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Cool. I'm going to pass.
I should hope so. Okay, so I'm going to put them there, add them, and I get 5. 5 for my troubles.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. No other effects trigger.
Yep.
It's over to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and steal Hank. And then flip the last customer. The last customer is a apprentice looking for magical objects because, the apprentice is part of the mage guild.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. They want magical objects. Now, I start with 2 by default because of my Slush Fountain and Hank. And I am going to go ahead and play the Gauntlets of Cuteness, also known as Heat Proof Gauntlets.
Gauntlets of Cuteness.
And that will put me on a whopping 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And they're just looking for magical.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to offer 6. I think, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to have to pass because all my other cards are exotic cards as per the last attempt of me selling items.
I was kind of hoping that might be the case. So the value of what I'm offering is 3 plus 5, which is 8. So more than, again, I'm just handing stuff away. And I'm going to get 5 for that. Okay, so it's the last action of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do anything?
I initiated the sale, so it would be...
Oh yeah, me first.
Yeah.
Ooh. The auger it'd be pretty good going into the next round with the auger. But let me see the value of you. You're 4, 4, 12, 17, I think, and I'm 20. So you're going to get the auger if I don't buy it.
Perhaps.
You know what? I'll take the auger. They don't get banished, do they? No. I'm going to hire the auger.
Makes sense.
Because I need to get in quick and get the right customer, I think. So I'm going to put the auger in there.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and pass because I'm getting a card as it is because I'm, let's say, I've had a slower day than you have.
Okay. Yeah. So we discard down then.
We do, so I actually get to chuck a bunch of really cool cards that I've not had the opportunity to sell to anyone, but it's fine because they just go, they go back in on my shelves and they kind of sit there for a while, so it's fine. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go draw 4, so up to 5. There we go, magic.
These cards bizarrely didn't come into my hand. There's a card like on the table. Hang on, I'm gonna have to just move a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Oh, there's one, yeah. Okay, got it.
Cool.
Okay.
So then I'll go ahead and get a fixture and a staff card.
Yeah, put that over for you. There.
No, sorry. It's fine. I
There.
don't know what happened there. It's all good. And then check. Now I already have a 4, so if I get another one, I would need to banish one of these.
Yes. So you can always get 3 gold as well.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything really cool. So we have a Transmutation Station, which looks really cool. Banish a stock from your hand and reorder. Okay, cool. We have Autoforge again. Man, the Bard, but I didn't take the Bard last time either. So I feel like I'm just going to go for the free gold. I feel like that might be a better shout right now where I'm in the game.
Yeah, I think you have a pretty good setup in the store.
Yeah, there we go. And free. Boom. Free gold. I am good to go. So then we end up banishing all of these cards.
Yes.
And then replenishing everything for day 4 of our adventure capitalist. Adventure? I did not think that from before I started saying it.
And I think an important thing to remember with the game is that it's not all about just the hard cash that you have. It's
just this is very true. I'm going to go ahead and flip these.
So we got our first event for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to flip it over. Do you want to give that one a read?
I can definitely try. So, the blood moon. A sinister red moon hangs in the sky. Ooh. A baleful wind blows from the depths. Magical items have increased in demand to prepare for the otherworldly threat. This day, each adventurer desires magic stock in addition to the stock types on their card. So we've already had a similar one on day 1 with the exotic items.
Yeah.
Now we add magic stock to the mix. This will be good, hopefully. Looking at my hand.
Yeah, looking at mine, it's not so good. Okay. So let's see who we've got. We've got Ilaria, the overqualified. So while selling, you can choose a stock type. Ooh, and all stock you are selling becomes that type until the end of checkout. That's pretty neat. We have the Apprentice of the Abyss. You can banish 2 basic stock from your hand and or reorder pile and add the top card of the stock deck to your hand. That's pretty nice. So getting rid of the kind of weaker stock.
Yeah.
We've got the Ancient Mystery Box. When selling, you can add a stock to your offer. Its type changes to match one of the adventurer's desired stock types. So you're just changing one card.
Yeah.
And then Shrine of Kaiju we've seen. Then we've got the Phoenix Down. So after buying it, also after checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck and you can buy it or banish it. Ooh, that's nice.
It really
is. You have the extra money from the sale. Then we have an Onigiri. We have the Corium Short Sword, which is kind of similar to the gauntlets.
Yeah.
And then we have the Nightmare Catcher, which is Black Forest. You may banish a stock from your hand instead of paying. That's attractive. Lots of interesting stuff.
Yeah. Oof, this is going to be interesting. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase an item, and the item I'm going to purchase is the Phoenix Down. I feel like that. And hopefully remember to do that this time. I'm going to go ahead and pay 4 for it. Oh, no, I moved the table. So that's 2, 3, and 4. I know there's a better way of doing this, but I like the tactile kind of aspect of going coin by coin. And then there we go, Phoenix down in my hand. Over to you.
So I'm just going to move them over so we can see better. Your lovely visage, your player visage is covering the cards. So tough call. So I've got the Ogre of the Isles, and it's no good if I don't really trigger it on my turn. So I think I'll do that. I'll use their effect. So look at all face down adventurers in the adventure queue, then reveal one and start a sale. You gain +1 until the end of checkout, and then flip this card. Okay, so I'm going to get +1. Yep. So Corina, you need to kind of look away.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close mine.
Yeah. So we've got that one, everybody. I can't even read out their names because Corina's gonna hear what that is.
If you want, I can take my earphones out, but if I do that, I won't know when to come back.
No. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Come on back.
Hello.
So I'm gonna start selling to the Draconic executive. So he's looking one of each item. Now his interesting thing is each owner can sell a maximum of 3 stock to this adventurer. But if you do, you get a discount token, which you can use for buying stock off the top of the decks here.
Yeah.
Which we haven't really done in the game, actually.
True.
I think because mostly I never had the money to do it.
We've been a bit low on money, and then last turn we went hard on that other thing.
So going into the sale, I've got a base of 1, 2, and 3 quality. And I can offer a maximum of 3 items. This is tough. This is really tough. So I'm going to offer the Blightcap Tea. I'm going to offer a Power Stone. And I am going to... Oh, do I want to do that?
Exciting. Like drum roll. I know that was an actual drum roll, but
yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, I love this.
That must be weird.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's a lot that you've added there.
Yeah, I'm giving them way too much.
And you've offered one of each. That's also nice.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to press my Draconic Overlords.
Yeah, I can see you're showing variety and your stock.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa. Yeah, but the total value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What you gonna do, Corina?
They're offering 7. Like I can totally. I'm pretty sure I can be competitive here. Let's see what happens. So, maximum free, and then I get the discount token. I kind of like the discount token. It's a bit late in the game, but it's still a thing. Sorry.
Well, I think it actually makes it a bit more attractive to buy cards from the top of the deck when they're 3, 4. I find a bit too expensive for me.
Did you say you're on 11? Sorry.
12.
12. Okay, so let's do some maths here. So.
No, sorry. I am 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Okay, I can do a thing. Now, important to mention, I have somewhere in here a card. So I have a Pippin Boots, the Cat Cleric, right? And I can target any manager, and until the end of checkout, the base quality of all stock they're selling gains +1. And the card flips to rehire Pippin Boots later on. But this is something that I'm totally gonna try and use right now because that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So let's see.
You're gonna flip that over?
So yes, I will flip that over. There we go.
Okay. So then I will call the Blue Mountain Sentinel.
Okay, cool.
Cancel its effect.
I see what you did there. It still stays flipped though, so that's
Yeah.
I'll have to pay to rehire Pippin Boots later. So that's a pretty good use of the card. Now let me figure out if I can still do it without.
You could always cancel it with your Sentinel.
I could. Let me do the math first really fast and then come back to you on that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, cool. I like that idea. I'm actually gonna use it. So there we go. My fancy nice blue sentinel is gonna go away. I basically banished the card. Yeah. So there we go. Bye-bye. That was good. I liked it though. That was good. That was a good exchange, Rory. I enjoyed that exchange. It was good.
I didn't. I'll be frank.
As you should. So let me think that through. So you use the Blue Mountain Sentinel to flip to cancel Pippin Boots, and then I use my Blue Mountain Sentinel to cancel your Blue Mountain Sentinel's cancellation of Pippin Boots.
So you still have Pippin Boots.
I wanted to say that because that was just like a really, really interesting convoluted way of putting things. So this puts me on 5 plus 4, 9, 10 with the gauntlet, correct?
Yes. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So that's 5.
Hang on. Let me just look at Pippin Boots again. What does it do? Oh, and all of it means base quality. Okay, so it's so that becomes 5 and 4 is 9, 10, 11, and then plus 2 is 12, 13.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've bid 3 items. I can't go any higher.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to win the Draconic Executive.
Yay! I'm excited. This is nice. I think it was a good sacrifice for the Blue Mountain Sentinel. Like they did their thing. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. At least for me. I'm not sure for you, but nonetheless, for me it was good. Then I get a 7. So there we go. We'll do a 5 this time and 2 tiny. Was that 2? Oh no, I stole too much by mistake. That was not very nice of me. It was hiding. It was a coin in hiding. There we go. This is indeed 7. And then comes here, and I get one of these fancy discount tokens. There we go. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, at the start of checkout. So my Shrine of Kaiju does this cool thing, right? We talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, when I win the sale, at the start of checkout, I may return a single stock I'm selling to my hand.
Yes. So one of those items you're offering, you could take it back, but it just means you don't make the money from it.
Ah, I see. However, I was already on 7. So if we look at this, I was on 6 actually. So I've done many things and they're weird, but nonetheless, the Phoenix had 5 and the Power Stone was 1, so I would have gained 6.
Yeah.
And I can keep my heat proof gauntlets, which I'm totally going to do.
Okay.
Now, this was at start of checkout, so I'm sorry about that. I mistook that. I remembered it did something at checkout. I wasn't sure when exactly, so I hope that's okay.
So you're going to gain 6. So you need to put 1 gold back in.
And 1 gold exactly back in. That's
okay.
I'm going to clean my store a bit because it's a bit messy again. There we go.
Okay, so it's that was on my turn, so it's over to you.
So it is indeed over to me. So I'm going to take a really fast look at our magical, well, not only magical and martial items up here. See if there's anything cool that I might want to purchase. I kind of, you know what? No, actually, I'm going to go ahead and initiate a purchase, and then we'll see about getting other stuff later. So I'm going to steal Hank from you again. Hank, I'm just going to randomly take a card. I know you guys have seen them already, but I have not. So there we go. We have cuteness incarnate. We have a squire. It takes a special kind of folk to join the Fighters Guild. Strong, brave, skilled with a blade, but not necessarily the brightest pup in the litter. But he's super cute. So he makes
you almost read it using their voice. It takes a special kind of folk.
Look how adorable he is, Rory. He's so cute.
I know.
So happy. It makes me happy. Cool. So the squire wants martial items because he's in the Fighters Guild. So there we go. I start with a 2, Hank, and a slush fountain, and I am going to go ahead and remind myself that I can also add magical items. There we go.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, I remember now. There we go. So
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. I really needed it as well, believe me. So it's, sharing is caring. And so this super cute pup has 5 to offer. I can start on that, and I can go ahead and add. I start on 2. I'm gonna go ahead and add a health potion and a power stone. So that puts me on 5.
Five. Ooh. I think I have to pass. Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't expected, but I appreciate this twist. So I'm gonna go ahead and, important to mention, my items are 4 plus Hank's 1, that is indeed the 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard the items and take a 5 from.
Yeah, the combination of the ether slushy fountain and the initiative token really gives you a boost.
Yep. So there we go. Oh no, I've done something wrong. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully it's a bit visible. Yeah, so that was me. Over to you.
Okay. So I'm actually going to purchase the Nightmare Catcher because it's Black Forest, which is going to give me +2 at the end of the game. And also I can banish a step from my hand instead of paying the cost. I'm actually going to clear out the Dungeoneering Bento. I'll take that into my hand.
Now, you have loads of cards in your hand. And you got a red card, and you know who the adventurers are and what they want. Should I purchase that card? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the Corium short sword. That costs 2. Pretty cool card as it stands, but I feel like if you bought a red card, maybe the last adventure wants red cards, wants martial cards. So just in case, that was my turn. Over to you.
Good call. Now, do I use my stock rat, or do I try to use the advantage of getting in quicker? Knowing you have both the gauntlets and the blade, which are both going to give you a +1. So, or could my time be better spent doing other things?
I love how Ilaria, the overqualified, is drinking mana bean coffee. It's just like...
Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually going to hire her. I think I'm going to need her help in the store.
There are generally so many things about this game that make me so happy. Just so happy.
Okay. Because at least I can rehire her for tomorrow as well.
Sounds good. So that's back to me then?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to go ahead because I still have Hank, so might as well kind of just carry on with that. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this super cute squire. We have a second squire. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's indeed red items, so there we go. I'm quite proud of myself there. I did a thing and it was correct. So again, I start with 2 because I have the slush fountain and Hank. So I start with a default of 2, and then I'm going to just go ahead and play both the gauntlet and the sword, not the short, but the sword. I feel like this is a strong start. So basically, it's free +2, that's 5, but they kind of piggyback off of each other, so that will be
each other.
9. Yeah.
7 and then +1. Yeah, +1 is 9.
Yep.
And
5 cards in your hand.
how many cards have you got?
1. I have 1 card left. You have 5, so I expect a lot of things from there.
Yeah, it kind of seems like overkill, but it most definitely is overkill, I think. I'm gonna flip her. So everything is Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, what are you on, 9?
I wanted to look at her really fast.
That's 3. 4, 5. Oh my god, it's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. No, I don't believe it.
Really?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really wanted to hold on to the other card in my hand. That's 9, so I'm matching. I don't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. You're on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You need to choose one. Oh no, it doesn't matter because you're switching the exotic into the thing. No, I get it. Sorry, my mistake. I totally get what we're doing. So I was looking at Ilaria. You can only choose one stock type, but because of the event of the day, you can already add magical items. So
For keeping me straight.
No, I corrected myself. All is good.
Oh, this is such a waste.
You can also, say no and leave the squire to me. That's also perfectly fine.
Well, here's the thing. Can I undo my
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm gonna pass because it's not worth it.
No, I totally get it. If you wanted to undo something though, right?
Oh no, it's just flip that back over.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted to undo something else instead, and I was completely fine with that. But no, cool. Okay, that was cool. Awesome. So basically, the squire. Well, these go away. The squire gives me 5. I might have spent a bit more than 5 on the squire, but you know what? He's new to the game. It's nice. He got a couple of extra items. All is good. We're all friends here. He'll come back basically because I offered such good service. So I'm quite happy with this turn of events. So that's good. There we go. So I initiated. So then it's your turn. Basically, again, end of round, we all get an extra action. You go first, Rory.
Right. Well, this was the thing I was going to do. So I'm gonna yeah, sorry, goodbye, stock rat. No, I'm gonna do this. So banish the staff card in your store and look at the top 3 cards in the stock deck and then add 1 to your hand and banish the rest. So I'm gonna discard that. I'm going to that pains me to get rid of the ogre. But I don't want to pay 3 to hire them again. So I'm going to banish them. Look at the top 3 cards of the stock deck. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, tough call. I think I will go for the Muramatsu. Oh, no, which one is any Black Forest in here? No. So I'll go for the Muramatsu Blade. And then both of them get banished.
Cool.
Okay, that's my last action.
Awesome. I am under attack because my cat wants cuddles. So I am going to also do something cool, I think. I hope. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the Oni Onigiri. I think that's a good shout. So that's just going to happen. Oh, I'm going to. Oh, or maybe I'm not. I just had a cat head in my face. Kind of like the Ancient Mystery Box. That's a pretty cool thing, though. Do I want the Ancient Mystery Box? I do have a slot for it right now, so I'm actually gonna go for the Ancient Mystery Box because that's a cool card. I'm gonna go ahead and pay free. and get the Ancient Mystery Box.
So I'm just going to ask before we, as we're kind of doing this and heading into last round, see if there's anyone has any questions about the game so far or choices that we've made before as we kind of head into the final round of the game. Okay, so we've both taken our actions.
Yep.
Do
I need to rehire the staff member now or at the beginning of next turn, basically?
So we're going to discard our hand, and then we'll get we'll rehire, and then we'll get help from Adventure Mart HQ.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Ooh, I had some really nice cards, and I have to get rid of them.
There we go.
So I have one stock left. Okay, let's go from there.
Oh no, I totally still have cards. It's only one card. Oh, it's just one card. Okay.
Yeah, I was the same.
I thought. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and then move this whole pile. Nope. Going great. Move the pile. Perfect. Thank you, pile. And then draw another free card.
So let's say you are way ahead of me in terms of how busy your store's been. Because you've got the Draconic. So 5, 10, 17, 21, 25, 29, 34, and mine is 5, 10, 14, 19, 24. Yeah, I think you're ahead.
Just so, this much.
Let me see. Do I want to hire anything? Take anything from here? So I've got the Divination Station. Banish a basic stock from your hand. Reveal the top card of the stock deck. If its type matches, add to your hand. Otherwise, you must buy or banish it. The Kaiju, when you win a sale, you may return a single stock you're selling to your hand instead of selling it. That might be interesting, actually. Discard a stock that a manager is selling. Or banish 2 stock from your hand. I actually think I'm going to go for China the Kaiju, because also it's going to net me money at the end of the game.
Yep. It's a good card. It's a good card.
All of these
go away. Lost free adventure. Exciting.
3, 4. Yeah, it's weird. The Augur isn't as powerful in a 2-player game as it is in when there's 3 or 4 players, because there's more adventures out for you to choose from. And we've got our last bulletin.
Exciting. I'm excited. Let's see.
Okay, let's re-give it. Okay, so Marshall is worth. Oh well, everyone's looking for Marshall items today.
The call to arms. There we go.
Yeah, so the guild are nearing the final floors of the dungeon. Adventurers will be purchasing additional weapons and armor to prepare for the final descent. Okay, so you got the initiative token.
I do. I think you're going to guess what I'm going to do.
No.
Yes. It needs to be done. It just needs to be done. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2, I believe. Am I correct? Yeah, and get those corium, that corium short sword. It's already gone. Done. It disappeared. Poof! It's in my hand. It was too good to be. It had to happen. I totally moved the transportation slime so people could see it. But there we go. It had to happen, Rory. It just had to. It's Marshall, and it's cool, and it had to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pay.
And believe me, it was a really tough call because have you seen that moth silk garb? It's just so
yeah. Oh, tough call. Okay, I'm gonna go for sale. I never do this. This is ridiculous.
I'm excited.
So it's a ranger. So they're looking for exotic and martial items.
Yeah.
Okay. And they've got 4 to spend. So I'm going to go straight in with the Muramatsu Blade. And the... I'm going with that one. I'm going to flip. I'm going to use her effect.
Yeah.
To make that wrong one. Make this martial.
Okay.
So I'm in with a base of 2, plus 5 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. So I am going to use this card
Mm-hmm.
to take the sword back up into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still selling that for 5. So I'll take one then.
Sounds good.
That was a lot of wasted cards just to win that one.
Whoops. Let's see. What would I like to do now? I'm gonna go ahead and initiate a sale. So Hank comes back to me. Then this one. We'll flip this one. Oh God. I hate everything about this.
Gotta flip your highest cost fixture. Nice.
I hate everything about this. This is not okay.
So the highest cost fixture, which is your Shrine of the Kaiju.
Yeah, I hate everything about this. I disagree. I disapprove. I'm not okay with this, but it happened. So there we go. Yeah. Okay. So the swindler wants magical and exotic items. But today we can also offer them martial stock because everyone wants martial stock. So it's literally we can offer the swindler anything. They only have 4 to spend though, so that's also interesting. I start with a base of 2. Oh man, this is not what I thought would happen. I won't lie. I start with a base of 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with, I'll add some pet slime in there. Maybe they're into that, so that's 4. That's my starting bid.
4. Okay. And he basically takes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yep.
How many cards have you got left in your hand?
I have 5 cards in my hand. I do, yeah.
I will pass.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't expect that, won't lie. I'm really confused by this. So my pet slime's value was free, but I get Hank as well, so that actually comes up to the 4. Exactly. So I'm gonna put get the swindler here in my ledger. No, it really wants to attack the squire. It's okay. And then get a 4, so I'm gonna return 1 and get a 5 because it's just faster. Realistically, it's just faster. So there we go. That was surprisingly my turn.
So I am What way do I want to do this? It's like I don't have enough turns to do all the stuff I want.
That's why I'm really surprised you passed here. I thought you, yeah, I didn't expect it. So I'm curious to see what happens next.
I'm going to use that and draw 2. So well, that's great. Okay, your turn.
Like, it would make sense not to initiate a sale. I don't like it. It just needs to happen. There we go. We have a scout. The scout wants exotic items, and they have 5 in total. And apart from the exotic items, of course, again we have. They also want martial items because that's kind of the flavor of the day, so to speak. So I start with a base of 2. And there's no reason whatsoever I shouldn't just go like super all into this. What do you have that can kind of change things for me? You don't have a Bluebonnet Sentinel anymore. Not quite. I don't think you can really. This is interesting. I'm intrigued by this. So I start with a base of 2, as I said, and I'll go ahead and add a bunch of things to this. So we will start with a Bristlehawk. So that puts, we said 2 plus 3, that's 5. We'll go ahead and add 6 with the Wanderer's Cloak, 7 with the Power Stone, which I would need to flip this for, so scratch that. Power Stone comes back in my hand. Just put this one in as well. I'm confused by this. You know what? We'll do this. Basically, what this means is I am on 2, the basic 2 from those, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the short sword gives these 3 extra, so that's 14.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have 6 cards in your hand, so I'm curious.
So let me see if I can fit these in here. So that is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't have enough. 13, 14, 15. I was really trying to hold on to that card.
So you're on 15 now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was on 13, so what I can do is I can...
Yeah, flip that card, put the other one down.
Yeah, basically a lot of things are happening right now. So what I can do is I can flip the Ancient Mystery Box to be able to add a Power Stone, which puts me on 15, because of the long sword, short sword. Can I also flip Pippin Boots now?
Yes.
Because if I also flip, so I'm now. We just said I was on. I want to say I'm.
Yeah, you didn't really need to do both.
Sorry.
You didn't really. I don't think you needed to do both. You could just play Pippin Boots. 2, 3, 4. And I would have given you enough, I think.
Well, I can also wait a turn and do the other one either way, because you still have a card in your hand. I don't know what that is, right? So
Yeah.
it could be magical that completely destroys all my plans. So we can do this then, and we'll see what happens. So now I think I'm on 15. I said, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm on 15 now without having flipped Pippin Boots.
Yeah.
Pippin Boots will give me an additional 5. It'll put me on 20.
So I will pass.
But Pippin Boots wanted to help as well. Cool. So I spent everything for this 5, but I feel like it was good because why not? There we go. So 5 coins coming to me. I'm going to go ahead and discard all the stock that the scout is taking with them on an adventure. Going to move Hank a bit. Keep a clean store. That's important.
I think I know for the next game I play against you, I need cards that force you to get rid of cards.
Perhaps, maybe. We'll see. I might adapt my strategy, Rory, then,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So that's the last customer that's been served. So we have a chance to buy anything. So let's see if there's any are worth. It's not worth that. See, this would be a massive gamble to trigger the Apprentice of the Abyss in the hope of getting a card that would also be a Black Forest. But you know what? I'm going to lose anyway, so I might as well give it a go.
Sounds good.
Like
you can do that because although you only have one turn, one go left, the Apprentice of the Abyss has the on-call ability, so you can just boom.
Yeah, no, actually, I have a far better action. What I'm going to do is use the Hungry Soul Blade. Banish a staff card in your store and look at the top 3 cards of the store deck, add one to your hand. So I'm going to do that. So I'll just banish Starcraft, look at the top 3 cards.
Sounds good.
There we go. 2, that's what I need. 3. So I want to pick one that's got a decent value. So that's 4, but it's a value. That's 2, and it's a value. And that's 3, and it's Black Forest, so that'll be worth 4 to me. So I'll purchase that, and then they get banished.
Yes. Cool. Now,
okay.
For my last action, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try and use this discount token that we've not used yet because I think that's an interesting thing to show as well. So basically, as an action, I can purchase from the top of the stock deck.
Yeah. So you got to discard a card first.
Yes. So realistically, it doesn't matter which one because they're all going away.
Yeah, and you're taking the last action.
So let's go. The Dragonberry Blast has gone.
So then you pay 3?
Yes, because of my discount. So we go there, pay a 5, I get 2 back. Change. There we go. And then I get a card from here, right?
Yep.
And then we flip it and hope for.
Then we bring it up. Nice. Is this your favorite card, Corina, for any chance?
It is. I also have the pin and everything, as I said. Yeah. Like I couldn't even have planned this better. Like it's like 0 chance like this could have happened. I'm so excited. Would you like to guess what the card I'm getting?
I think you're going to be taking the Mischievous Carbuncle.
I really am. Yes, this is perfect. Oh no, I've lost it. I've dropped it somehow. Yeah, no, this is happening. This is adorable. It's the cutest card, and it's the cutest pin, and it's just amazing. I'm very happy. This turned out amazing. I just wanted to showcase the discount and how that action worked. Very happy with how this worked out for me.
Cool. So that is the end of the game. We're just going to tally up our scores. So we don't. So we basically remove all of our basic stock.
Yep.
Any of our staff we get rid of. They go to the Abyss.
Bye-bye. You have been amazing.
And then we're going to basically tally up all of our stock. Now I'm going to be checking my Black Forest stuff.
Yep. There we go.
But yeah, so even the customers go to the Abyss.
Yeah. Jos is correct, by the way. He said that the Mischievous Carbuncle is indeed the pin. It is indeed the pin, and it's gorgeous. It is the best thing. I'm very excited. Yeah, that's totally not clean and nice, but that's a big messy abyss there. There we go. That's what happened there.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure out which ones. Oh, I have a lot more Black Forest than I thought. Maybe I'm not as badly off as I thought.
You've been buying most of them. I don't think I have any. Because I didn't really focus on that. Realistically, it's not something I would have noticed per se in the game. So I decided to play fair and ignore that. Go.
So I have a couple. There. So we're counting up the value of the cards that we've bought, the value of the fixtures that we've installed in the shop, the money that we have, and any bonuses generated by cards. So in this case, I think the only card in play that generates a bonus at the end of the game is the Grumpy Grimoire. We don't have any customers or adventurers that grant us bonuses.
No, we did not.
So we'll just add 8.
Cool. I have a score. I'm not gonna double check it because I'm tired, but I'm pretty sure it's correct.
And then a bonus plus 2 for each other one. So 38, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 50, 57.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What are you?
I have 58.
No!
I feel like I need to go back now and count and recount because originally I'm like, it's fine, but now I need to recount it. It just needs to happen. Because what if I made a mistake? So let's
Hang
go.
on. Well, hang on. Let's count yours first. So let me start down here. You've got 3, 6, 8, 13, 16, 19, 23, 25, 8, 31, 33, 36, 40, and 18. Yeah, so you're 58. Okay, so let me do my double count. So I'm 3, 5 is 8, and 3 is 11, and 3 is 14, 4 is 18, and 4 is 22, and 3 is 25, and 4 is 29, and 3 is 32, and 2 is 34, and 4 is 36, and then plus 2, so let's say 36. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 46. And oh, hang on, I got that wrong then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I'm less actually. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm 55.
There we go. Boom. We've played this twice and I've won both times. Just saying.
Yeah, I play this too thematically. No, I was
cards based
you
on
played, no, you played this game is like designed for you.
It really is. It's perfect. I love it with passion. It's that combination of cuteness and spite. That's the reality. It's the perfect combo for me. About this before. I have friends who just this is perfect. I played on Tabletopia with them, and I'm just super looking forward to playing in real life. It's just amazing that combo, spite and cuteness.
Yeah, it's I think I'm too much of a gambler, bizarrely.
Thank you, Yosh.
Thank you, Yosh. So that was. I mean, I think that one ran a bit longer because we're working on Tabletopia and explaining the game as we went. Normally, I think our games are about 45 minutes.
Definitely.
But 2-player is actually one of my favorite ways to play this because you have to be mean to the other people and do your best to win. So I kind of really like 2-player. But like I said, 3 and 4-player gives you a bit more time to do certain things as well.
No, definitely. It's a different tempo. Like towards the end of the 5th round, it made so much sense for me to just end the game. Because I didn't let you build up any momentum at all. Like when you paused that, I'm like, okay, then this is happening. There's like no other option. This is gonna happen. So this was really good. It's really good fun. I'm really looking forward to Friday. We've mentioned this before, but what we're doing on Friday to kind of celebrate the actual launch of Adventure Mart is we're running demos all day on Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator. The two of us will be here. Well, I'll be here. He'll be there. Nonetheless, here in the cloud running demos for everyone. So I'm going to pop the link again just in case anyone's interested. It's basically what I'm putting here is literally directly where you can book slots to play games with us. What's also very cool is basically you take part, and at the end of the day we'll basically draw one of the participants and they'll win a free copy of Adventure Mart. So that's going to be good fun, and it's just, normally we would have had a convention or would have actual demos. We can't do that right now, so we're going to do it online and hopefully have nice chats with a bunch of really, really awesome people and celebrate properly because Adventure Mart is launching.
Yeah, so we need to test people and see have they got what it takes to be an Adventure Mart manager as well.
This is true. So you need to beat me. I'm the one to beat. That's what we need to draw out of today.
Yeah. So if you want the training game, come and play against me. And if you want the brutal game, team up with Corina. So we'll both be running sessions throughout the day. There's room for like 4 in each game. And just on the day when we're in Discord, we'll basically kind of pair people off into essentially kind of rooms to play either with Corina or myself facilitating the session and guiding you through it.
Yeah. I'm super looking forward to it. It should be really good. If anyone has any questions, just drop us a message on one of our many kind of accounts through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at We Are Hub Games. Just shoot us a message, and yeah, we'll answer any questions you might have. But we're really looking forward to this. I'm just super excited.
For me, the best thing is if you can, share and invite people. If you are planning to play on Friday, to invite friends along as well, because it's good fun when you're playing with a bunch of people in the session as well.
Definitely.
Cool. Is it coffee time, Corina?
I personally think it's dinner time because I might have skipped dinner tonight. Like that needs to happen first. I'm definitely not having more coffee, Rory. I'm going to bed. there's things that need to happen. Food, bed. Tomorrow's a new day. But it was so awesome. Jos, thank you so much for joining us again. Thank you. Yeah, and then see you guys on Friday, and then see you again next Wednesday. And in general, see you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on.
So let me just stop that. Yeah, cool. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll be back here next week as well for more team talk.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.